And we are live. Hello, hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an extremely short video. There is some updates going on and some moving and shaking going on with VIPKID. I formerly worked for VIPKID, and I just received about a week ago an invitation to join the global platform. Now, check your email. It might be buried in spam if it is like mine, but just search in the search bar VIPKID, see if you received an invitation to the global platform. Now, VIPKID has been inviting masses of their former teachers to join the global platform, thankfully. And it sounds like our former Chinese students are going to be able to finish out their packages on the global platform if they transfer over. Now, no doubt VIPKID was getting a lot of complaints about the AI classes, maybe even some lawsuits. Who knows? I don't know. But it sounds like, at least for the time being, bookings are going to be booming with VIPKID on the global platform. It is a bit of a pay cut from what you're used to, so this is more for people who haven't been able to find a job or want to add some hours to what they're already working, right? So this is $7 per class, so this is $14 an hour. Now, compared to McDonald's, depending on where you live, it might be more or less, right? So it is a pay cut from what we're used to. If you work for Outschool and you are successful right now, like how I'm doing, it is a lot less. But if you're struggling to get bookings on other platforms, this is an opportunity to make some money. I wouldn't say that you should depend on this as your only paycheck, but it's something nice to add on. It's nice to diversify because you never know if something could happen with one of your other platforms. It's just nice to have more than one company. So I haven't yet signed on, but I might click that. I'm really considering it. Um, but yeah, again, no minimum hours required, so you could always sign the contract and open bookings as needed in the future. But yeah, that's what's kind of moving and shaking on VIPKID Global. So yeah, $14 an hour. It's a pay cut from what you're used to, but like I saw some people commenting, right? Some teachers were like, why would anyone receive that kind of pay? And one person said that's less than minimum wage where I live. And I'm not sure if they're referring to $7 thinking it was an hour, but it's $14 an hour. But I looked up minimum wage. Minimum wage where I am is like 8.25, right? So only in like two places in the US is it less than minimum wage, which would be like Washington, D.C., and I don't remember where else, but I looked it up. Anyway, all that to say, um, check your email to see if you've been invited to the global platform. That being said, if you are already working for the Book Nook program or teaching adults on VIPKID, then you might um, not be able to do VIPK Global in addition to that at this time, right? They might change that rule in the future depending on supply and demand and if they really need teachers. But right now, they're just letting teachers have either or. So if you already signed on with the Book Nook, you have to stick with that. If you haven't signed up for anything else yet, you can do the global platform. So it's interesting. But it sounds like bookings are going to be booming temporarily. I don't know how temporary, maybe for a year, maybe for less. But potentially and possibly, um, our Chinese students are going to be allowed to take classes, but on the global platform. That being said, I'm seeing a lot of comments of people saying that um, the glitches and the kinks are not worked out yet in the new system. Maybe the firemen are not as accessible. So just keep that in mind. It is kind of the same curriculum we're used to. So all these things are things to keep in mind. Well, thanks so much for watching. Tell me in the comments, are you joining the global platform? Have you already taught some classes? Tell me how it's going. Are you with the Book Nook program? Tell me what's up. Where did you pivot to? I'm doing some out school. I was thankful to be able to take a week off because I lost my voice with laryngitis. That's why you haven't seen me on YouTube as much. My voice is back and I'm back to teaching, and I'm so thankful for out school, but it's important to diversify. Time for my kids to take a class on out school, actually. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.